suppose I could always just stick that mic on for a minute. It's just going to sound horrible. The mic... Shh, my darling, shush. What is... that one. Can you hear me now? In the dreadful... yeah, the mix is being awful. The room mic is good. All right, okay. Well, it's not phantom power. It's the mixer software. It just crashed, and it's being... awful. Right, let's just see what's going on here, because too many windows, not all the right things. Good evening and welcome to Jamming in Jimjams, with things switching off and on again. And I hope you enjoyed that jam. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Look, my cravat's coming out. That's just not good, is it? It's just not a good look. I look befuzzled, frantically trying to relax into the evening and being all like this and that, and it's like not happening and all the rest of it. Yeah, I've been busy. I took longer than I anticipated, so this took longer than I anticipated. It's like, it's nearly time, and then the mixer just dies. So, hope you enjoyed the kind of random jam that I did, and of course I was playing the Pro 3. Hi Tom, and realised that wasn't sending to through the auxiliary to the mixer. I'm fed up with mixer technical issues. I really just had enough. Should just work, right? Should just come in, play some stuff, and it should just work, but it doesn't. And this is what I was talking about on Wednesday's World of Synth. The problem with music technology. Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. I think it's nearing the hour of 11 in the UK. Although I have no idea what the actual time is, because believe it or not, I've got note of 10:34. So welcome. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I'm Jason the GetJervis, if you don't already know. That's Tom. Oh, Jackson. You got your claws stuck in the... Come on then, I was just going to introduce you. Come on then. You can't figure it out. You can't get up here. Oh, I tell you what though, if we give him some dreamies, see, it's coming out again. Oh, I'm all just it's proudly nylon or some weird. Well, if you want some, there you go. You have to jump up, won't you? Well, that's not my fault. You got no legs. So jump up. Tom's gonna eat it all. I feel bad for him, but he's a cat. They jump, right? This one can jump on the roof. So, you know, hashtag Team Tom. Hashtag Team Jackson. Come on. Got one piece up there for you. Come on. Well, I'm not going to help you. You're going to miss the treats. That's it. He's missed the treats. You'll get some later, don't worry. Hashtag Team Jackson. Okay, yeah, so I hope the sound is not up to its usual. Unless, thank you, Scott, for some kitty treats. Thank you very much. That will indeed. Come on, Jackson. Come on. People are paying for you to do your dance. Anyway, thank you very much. What am I? I've lost a keyboard. The keyboard's out. You know, it's one of those kind of weekends that it feels like it's earlier than it actually is, and you've got more time to do the things. I've only just eaten my supper at 9:15, which is late. But there we go. I've had a late start. Done some laundry though. What have you been up to this weekend? What have you been up to? Let me have a look. Let's see with my glasses on my face. Let's get into the... Oh, I can't read without my glasses. So where are my glasses? Uh-oh. Are you... oh, they're here. Like an old man putting things around places that I don't know where they are. Where are my glasses? Tom, get your ass out my face. That's not your shtick. Right. No. He is brutal when it comes to nicking treats. No. That is not allowed. That is not allowed. That's just utter cheek. Utter cheek. Very proud of my my new find. Ready for Valentine's Day? Halloween. Freudian slip there. Horror. I think Valentine's is scary, to be honest. Makes you shiver, doesn't it? Why I'm a romantic person. Therefore, the idea of having a specific day a year for romance, which is spontaneity, doesn't make sense. Anyway, get your arse off the scroll. Oh my word. We're having one of those episodes, aren't we, where it's just everything's gone wrong. Anyway, so welcome to the chat. I'm going to say hello to who's in the chat. So I can see Biscuit, I see Scott, I can see Simon, James, Dyson. I've got John, hello, how you doing? Hi, Victor, Cyberpunks, how you doing? Hey, Recon, Con, welcome to the chat, sir. Biscuits, we've got Mr. Grumpy. Yeah, that's me, Paul Holmes, good to see you. Who else have I got along the way? I've just done it. I pressed a button and it's just like I've lost it. Is it because I'm stupid? Yeah, I don't know what is happening. Did I just end the chat? Did I just end it, or is it? Oh, yeesh. No, I'm still live. It's just chaos tonight. You want a little wind down? You're going to be just laughing. Hey, Aaron Paris, how you doing? Hey, Synthepotamus, chat is still okay, good. I haven't killed it then. Hi, Icing. Hey, Lamont, how you doing? Good to see you last night. Tanith, yes, there we go. Synthepotamus, I've said that already. Sound, put the top hat on and the cats can sing Top Cat. He's like, what? Yeah. Does that make me the top cat then, if I've got the hat? I do. I wasn't sure, but the more I wear it, the more I like it. You know, it's the feather gives it some sort of like Wild West vibes, which I'm you know, fan of Red Dead and all the things. Actually, I do feel like some sort of like saloon villain from one of those old Wild West films. Well, howdy, I'm gonna come in my bar, steal my liquor, abuse my women, I'm going to have to make you pay. Anyway, I'm going to take that off, because otherwise I will stay in that character for the entire stream, which isn't what we've all come for. Hey, who else haven't I said to? Hey, if I haven't said hello to you, hey, Lamont, then I do apologise. Hey, Wagoo, James Dyson, I've already said your name, because I did the little... the elite motif. Simon Greatbatch. George G's, welcome. And I did see earlier, Keith in Watford. So hello. You need a couple of top hats for the cats. Yes, Aaron, I think that would be great. Top hat cat. Team Jervis. Ooh, Synthepotamus. There's an idea. Well, welcome. Oh, he has queued up the tree. Oh, he's finally made it. And it's like, you should see his face. Actually, can I do that? I've been fiddling around with camera angle. I mean, it was there, and I've moved it over there. I don't think I had a chance to focus it. Anyway, we'll do that in a minute. When oh, here he comes. He's gonna be really cute. Hi, Dad. Can I trouble you for some of them treats you gave Tom? I'm just as cute as Tom. If I do this though, you know he's gonna be straight up on the table, isn't he? Look, he's cute. Whoa! You've already had some. Right, no. Oh, he's going to get violent. Do you remember that time when Tom just bit Jackson? It was so funny. Right. So let's just do a little bit of housekeeping. Whilst, so I'm glad you're all here. Thank you very much for joining me this Sunday evening, full of chaos, full of charm, full of oddness. It's maximum oddness tonight, I think. Oh, here he goes. But yeah, so don't forget to like the video as we're doing it. If you all drop us a like now, that'd be much appreciated. Muchas gracias. Also, if you have any questions, please preface your questions with not one, not two, not three, but 4Q. And that will get my attention. And also it will get the attention of our moderators, who are representing tonight in the blue corner, Steve Solus Lucis. And in the red corner, the Panda. So yes, they will get my attention. So and they will keep you in good stead. Oh, I feel like vibed out totally. They're like really vibing me out tonight. What's going on, guys? I fed you. You ate the food. You're coming in and you're vibing me out. Treats are not a substitute for food. That's what they're for. It's just treats. And you know it's Sunday night. That's what we do. We do stream, synthesizer, treats. You may go to you may both go to. Jackson's like holding her head down. Oh no, he's telling me off. I'm not telling you off, dude. I'm not telling you off. I'm not telling you off either. Anyway, so yes, so those things. If you're a newcomer, this is the Sunday night kind of chill where we do a little bit of a 30-minute or so jam of whatever. And this week it was quite ambling, sort of listless, wobbling around on the precipice of a mountain. Not quite falling, but not quite standing still neither. Anyway, so how many Qs? 4 Q, Paul Holmes. Yes. So that's what we do on a Sunday. We do that, we chill, we chat, we talk about what we're drinking. What are you drinking? I'm drinking chamomile tea, ready for my Bedminster. You want some? You want some tea? You want some tea? You want some? No, you don't. I tell you what, if it was valerian root, cats go nuts for valerian. Their predecessor, Clive, would go through the trash, I'm going to say trash, and would pick out the tea bags of the valerian root tea that I was drinking, and he would just crazy. It's like some sort of like ultra catnip. It's like, I don't know, it's the heroin of cats if you want to go for. Anyway, whatever. We can hear you. That's what time is now. Thanks, Sammy. Right, so I've got some questions in already, so let's hit those questions up. James Dyson, twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world, you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Well, that's a lovely little rhyme there. Thank you, James Dyson. Biscuit, how does the circuit rhythm have swing? Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Not how. Putting words in it. Yes, Biscuit, it does. Synthepotamus, is that pumping little bass line on the CPM? No. The CPM is all the weird kind of throbbing. There was rhythmic, and it wasn't at the beginning of the jam. It wasn't even synced until I realised I should have synced it. So that's the beauty of modular, right? You can do things as you go. So I synced that. I sank that. Where's the? Oh, why are you? Oh, I've got problems with the GoPro. So let's go back to let's go this one. So the little pumping bass on that came through halfway through was Micro Freak, which you can see what I'm thinking there, right? So I've really had a good sort of think about how I make music and what, you know, when I'm doing this stuff, wouldn't it be nice if I could just have the drums really close to what I'm doing? And I love that. They can play that a little bit, although it's a bit of a stretch. I'm going to maybe fashion some stilts and a little angled bracket so that I can actually play that without going to, you can't really see where my fingers are, but my fingers and, you know, there. And my brand new modular case there, set up. Get off the mouse! What have you done now? Why did he do that? He just literally put his paw on the mouse. You will end a stream one of these days, and you know it. It's like, oh, what have you done to this chat? My back chat's gone now. What have you done there? Oh, my word. Excuse me. Oh, I've lost this. Anyway, right. So yeah, so that was I think that's what you're after. Don't you touch that again. Look at me. He's like, I'm going to do it again. You're so naughty. Both of you. Why are they like this tonight? It's not a full moon. It's not a new moon. It's not even a quarter moon. I don't even know what moon it is. What is the moon tonight? But they're just being weird. And you're purring, aren't you? Loudly. So did we ever get the mixer back? Because I'd love to switch. You see, it's broken again. What is going on with this software? Right, okay. Well, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I can't find my mouse though. There it is. So yeah, so there's that. Let's continue with Tanit. How many Qs? Yeah. What's the size? What size hat are you? Steve's asking. Ooh, that's quite a personal question. Well, I'm a 57. That's a 58. It's a little bit large. I take a medium, or 7 1/8. So ideally, I'm kind of between sizes. So it's 56.5, 50, but you size up or size down depending on what the occasion is. How do I make a video to go with my hardware jam? I would probably just stick a phone and record your jam from one angle behind you, so you've got the kit, and then do that. I mean, I've got 4 cameras, and not including the cats. I got 6 cameras in here, so you don't have to go mad. You don't. It is a day away from new moon, so it's the thank you, biscuit. So it isn't. Okay, that explains, I think, some weirdness. GetJervis, I've answered Tanith, but you're on cam. Oh, okay. Yes, I am on cam. Yes, that's right. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I don't know what we're talking. You're vibing me out. What is going on? What is this intensity? Right, I'm going to put the catnip away because I don't think you need any more drugs tonight, guys. You don't. I think you. No, that's enough. Yeah. What are we doing? From this one or this one? God, no! Oh, you can't see what's going on. This is like absolute chaos. It's like they're walking all over. You can't see it. They're walking all over the circuit. It's destroyed. Let's talk through the. All right. Right. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do this old school. We're going to get the old. Right. Ready? There you go. Oh, I didn't. Oh, goodness, sorry. I meant to do that first. That has me just throwing my cats around. I just wanted. Steve, is it? Same size. It's a new moon, Tanith. Oh, I'm going to have to burn something. Let's burn that now. Let's burn away that which does not serve us. And let us celebrate the new moon and all things new. Because we're approaching winter, right? I do like it. I do like the coziness of winter, the blanket on the sofa, the electric blanket warming the bed. What I don't like is the fact that you can put laundry outside and it just sits there and stays damp. I don't like that, but I've been quite lucky so far. Where is my Bernie thing? Did you knock it off? What have you? Oh, do you know what? I cleared this today. I don't even know. Okay, well, I can do that later. I've got a little tray of ash there. We'll just, celebrate that. Oh, there's a little something, but I've got no fire. Zapalavac! 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 Right, okay, here we go. So I also, today, investigated how to tie a cravat, because I was sick of it flying all over the place. And of course, it still flies all over the place, so I need to, I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Burning away the bad stuff. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Right. There it is, guys. I'm doing it for you too. All right. We're going to have a good next few weeks between now and the middle of November. Right. So, the links. So let's get some links on. Let's talk about what's going on for the jam, and we will throw some links in there because it will be appropriate. So get ready the Axis modular link from Rich, because so as always, the new moon is the 21st. Who's telling me fibs then? What date is it? It's the 18th, right? It's okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna purge the last, I don't know how long, craziness. Let's put that's me in the corner. Well, I'll put the hat on to do this because I feel like I need to wear that. I do need No, Thomas. No, that's enough. Seriously, I'm going to kick both of you out. You're being really annoying. Not in a comedy way. I want to do some stuff, man. Right. They can come back up in a minute, don't worry. But we'll talk about this, yeah? I'm going to strop. I am actually going to strop. Right. Sit there. It's good. That's good. You can sit there because that means I can see the screen. I can see the kit. So, as always with these things, the circuit rhythm is my trigger. So this MIDI went out into the KeyStep Pro, and that triggered the MIDI sync on the Jomox X-Bass 09, playing a drum pattern. Let's do this again. And the bass line later on in the piece from the Micro Freak. So, as we know, the red cable, don't cut the red wire, is going into to provide an analog clock into the play fader, which was giving us the really nice, hopefully they haven't ruined it. Can you still hear that? It's weird that it's locked and it's still playing. I mean, oh, hello. God, that's... Shh. Where's the crusty bit coming from? Okay, so is it yellow into that, black out into that? Where's the... So voice 1 is the Behringer System 100, which I've already. I think I'm gonna swap it out. It's a good module, and certainly for the money, 50 quid. But it's a bit not what I'm after. That makes sense. I'm thinking of going for a tip-top Buchla, which is a bit different, a lot more esoteric, which would suit the kind of things I do. Anyway, that was kind of doing that, and it was on a triangle wave. Is that triangle? Yeah, triangle wave, going into the wonderful Pittsburgh modular Crow filter. Just low pass, 12 decibel per octave. Just sounds good, doesn't it? Is that loud enough for you to hear? Are we all right with the volume of everything? You fell asleep. Oh, that's funny, Keith. You put your head on the pillow. Nice. So that was giving us some. Then we had. Ooh. A little bit out of time. I don't know where the 1 is on this. I think that it just kind of worked its way out. Then I had, I actually have to play it. That's great. Is that right? Oh, it wasn't working because I think the white noise killed it. Which initially I wanted a kind of very let's stop that. I wanted a very sort of theremin-y sound, with it being this close to where's the crunch coming from? That's what you were talking about, Steve, earlier on. It's one of these. It's one of these things here, just making a crunchy sound. And of course, the great thing is that you trigger with a button. I could, if I knew what I was doing, just leave it off chromatic and put it into a different scale. But I guess the thing is with the play fade, I'm still enjoying playing with it. So I'll read the manual one of these days. But that was the kind of 2 voices from the modular. I'm going to point out the modules here. The vibrato is from the Axis modular EBB. He has got a special GetJervis discount going on at the moment. So you want to grab one of those. Well, oh my god, here we go. I can't see my cut. I'm going to put the link in the chat. So if you're not watching, if you're watching this after the event and you go, where's my discount? Where's my discount code? Oh my god, I want one of those. That's amazing. It's in the chat. That's below the video with the little says comments, and you got 2 dots. Swipe that way or that way, and get to that. If you're on the computer, you'll figure it out. So yeah, view chat. And so there's 20% off all site-wide is Etsy store. The EBB, the EB is it's a take on an envelope. So I've got it clocked to the rhythm, so all of the vibrato was in time. It does some amazing, cool stuff, and of course you've got multiple outputs. One of my favourite modules. Now it was also, you can hear the delay on it, going to the LK delay, which has got a really unique function. You can hold the repeats. Dead useful. Very, very dub. So oh yeah, and the black and blue Doug, which is his new module as well. It was my envelope for the bass sound. Sorry, I forgot about that. And I use a bit of the dystopia for the, but I just couldn't modulate it. I don't know what was going on. I perhaps need another something in this little wonderful. Again, this is a little case that Rich makes. So that's worth looking at as well. That'll be on the site, so check that out. So that'll be on my motorcycle fun adventures. The CP, hang on, I'm in the way, aren't I? I'm in the way. It's turned me off. That was just giving us like some throbbing, droney kind of fun stuff happening, and that's kind of it. That's the kind of stuff that we do. We just get everything going. And I was, of course, playing that, and also the Pro 3. Again, I've tried to set the studio up in a way that I can, just play what I want to play. I mean, there's still things like these guys. I don't know how I'm gonna. Maybe the circuit tracks will be synced up to MIDI, and I'll use the two. I'm going to use the two sequence tracks on that to power the Delta. I hadn't thought this earlier. I've just thought this now. This is the great thing. You're there. I'm talking to you about it, and I've not done this all day. How am I going to? And there it is. There's the answer. I knew it was right having the circuit there, but it needs to be elevated. Elevate your tracks. Come on. Gonna have some elevation. Yes, Cressy. Jackson's been annoying, as well as Tom. If you've just joined us and you missed that, because they're just pestering me for treats. Don't you? He's going to try and go. I don't know what it is about both of them. There's no space in front of the little the modular for my screen here, and he's trying to get there. He's got that stank face going on, like, how dare you stop me from doing what I want to do. I'm going to use the Analog Solutions solution. There you go. Brilliant. Anyway, hey Synth Samurai, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Enjoyed your stream earlier, must say. Again, perfectly timed. I come in the studio sometimes and there's like, I just need a little bit of motivation, and actually listening to a stream is good company, right? It really is. I'm sure you know this. But it was really good, really helpful, and I just did more here than I thought I was going to do. And it did just, didn't impinge on my timing. Hey, the world needs a hero. What up? Keith in Watford, I ordered a starter at the local Chinese. It was a cream of... Oh... Step away from the smut. Hang on. Oh, we need this, don't we? I do feel queer. But Rich has also been working. I'm going to pump. How does he make that look comfortable? It's like the lions at Trafalgar Square sat over the which were originally sphinxes. Or meant to be. I don't know why I'm saying that now. Yeah. So, Biscuit, you stashed his gear out of reach. I did. You're talking to cats. These guys will try and get into a matchbox. That's true, Tanner. So, symptoms of utopia. Ooh. Some reality to the symptoms of utopia. Okay, that's good, I sing. Hey, Da Vinci Girl, did you test hair colours for your cats in black? Orange, to go with the chair and the light. Although, to be fair, we had a bit of an embarrassing moment earlier on where I was in here and Tom was on his podium. Let's just do a close up of his podium. He must have rolled over to stretch, but he fell off. So I think he's sulking at it. Oh, he's going to play guitar tonight. Oh, that's what was missing. Yeah, so there we go. A Droigon and full of poop. That's a sentence to come into a conversation with. Good evening. Lick the button. Yeah, if you haven't already done so, please like the button. If you're watching this after the event, really, really thank you for spending the time to come to the stream and to give some of your time to this crazy place. And, hopefully it's entertaining. Being in a top hat. What was I going to say then? What was I going to say, Jackson? They're vibing me out tonight. They're really messing with my train of thought. Hop on the train. Yes, I'm getting on the train right now. He's just not doing it. And I think we've don't know what's going on with this, but that's going on with this. Oh yeah, hang on. Whoa! Is it back? Is the mic? Oh. Is that better? Or do you want to go back to the other one? I think it's better. We've had some technical issues, if you've just joined us. And if you're lurking, Gherkin, thank you. But just if you could just reach over and press the like button, that'd be really helpful. The lions. Yes, indeed. Oh, I see. Dopey cat. Yeah, indeed. Oh, Jackson, we shouldn't joke about curry. Oh, dear. My dad got really sick at the local curry house, then slipped into... Oh, for goodness sake. Slipped into a gourmet. Oh, of all that, we know he likes this, but it gets slightly warm. But, lying on top... Lee Camp, if you're watching, he's lying on top of it. Look at this. You couldn't be any... If you were Jackson, this is... he's about 3 times the size of a CPM, isn't it? Oh, hey! Easy. Which pigeon tail feathers is that? Well, the funny thing is that I didn't go looking for this. It found me. And on the way home from the charity shops, and I was actually just going to post some items that I've sold unvinted. No. Are you going to sit on my hand? No, you're going to go back to sitting on the... Okay, stylophone. I found this in a charity shop for a rather ridiculously cheap price. I did about 2 years ago look for a top hat to wear whilst I did synths at bedtime. And I've got to do synths at bedtime, right? So that's something that you may... If you haven't dug around on the channel, I've done about 4 videos of me reading a passage from a book and playing synth over the top of it. The last one I did was... Thomas Hardy, the figure in the... Oh, I can't even remember what it was, but it was super wordy, and I did it on the Pro 3, and the Pro 3, I was doing too much on that. There was too much word, too much synth. It was like, oh, it's a bit too much, but I wanted one of these to wear in the... I basically kind of think I was after this, some sort of Edwardian kind of gothic, but maybe a black sateen sort of affair, rather than this... peach and I don't know what colours they are, peach and orange. So there we go. So on for a ridiculous price, and it was less than what I'd sold on Vinted, so that was even better. But I looked and they were so expensive. I think the cheapest top hat I found was about £80. This was not £80 at all. So anyway, so walking up the hill, I found Look how well it fits. Just doesn't it? Just it's you know. I found that, and on it went. What are we doing? I've got some questions. Hey, Recon, lurking gherkin. Yeah, if you're a lurking gherkin, we love you. We love lurking gherkins. Mr. Grumpy says, "Is the top back of the hat available as advert space?" It probably is. I mean, everything in here is available for you know. I think we do get a lot of sponsors. I'm gonna mention a sponsor now, or someone who has in the past given me items, and that's Synth Cables. Remember, if you're in need of good modular quality cables, go to synthcables.com, where you could buy reasonably priced good quality cables. Most of these are actually theirs. The green cables here on my desk. Let's do that. The green cables here are Synth Cables, and they're the ones that light up, so very useful. The white ones also are there, but also the standard yellow cables I've got here are theirs, and they're really good quality. They were the first lot I bought, actually, before actually meeting them, and then I got given some of the nice fancy ones here. Anyway, they have got a rather handsome discount if you so need, up to 40% off, and they're already good. They're already well priced, and they even do, yes, in time for Halloween, for your Halloween needs. Glow in the dark. Stop. And the funny thing is, he's actually just putting his head into my palm, going like, "Oh, Dad, that's what I want. Just want that. Just want that. Look at his little face. Look at his little face." Bit of feedback there from my headphones. Yeah, it's because you can't wear headphones in a top hat. It doesn't work, does it? Nobody knows. Anyway, I might just take the headphones off completely, and then that will be. Yeah, so do that. Go, fill your boots. I sing. Please, can you do a live stream of reading the entirety of Wittgenstein's Tractatus Logico Philosophicus book over a harsh geometric soundscape? I think it'll be proper bad. Well, I've actually got a couple of books fairly queued up, but it has to be a passage. It can't be the entire book. It would be, I mean, if I did that, I'd have to clear out my vocal booth in there, which is at the moment storage for the air conditioning unit, really, and not much else is able to be in there. But yeah, I think that's the kind of thing. Hey, Doom, what's up? So, handy patch cable shop, indeed, Tanith. Fill your boots. James Dyson, I've just written a new book about reverse psychology. Please look it up. Hang on. So what was that? It's a wedding hat. Yes, sort of, Tanith. Although I will never get married again. That ain't happening. Ever happening? No. Probably single for life now. Yeah, happy with it. Yeah, me and my cats, mad cat man. Anyway, let's get back on to the track. It's just the Mad Hatter. Somebody, what did you said that, Torsden? Right, guys, what's the rest of them love the Mad Hatter? Well, it kind of just works, doesn't it? It just does. It's kind of like that makes it look a bit Wild West, I think. But yeah, it's definitely. No, oh, dude. You need a brush, mate. Oh, here we go. What percentage of your gear is MIDI versus CV, Synthpotamus asks. Pretty much most of it's got MIDI on it. In fact, the entire row here is MIDI. That's MIDI. That's MIDI. CV. Obviously, when that's full, CV. Table CV, MIDI. It's difficult to tell. Probably 60-30. 10% is ambiguous. I've got an ambiguosity. Right. You do need to be. Oh, are you asking me to do this, aren't you? This is what he's doing. He's got his winter coat. His summer's coat's going. His winter coat's coming through, and he wants me to get rid of the boggles, as my mum used to call them. Anyway. So yeah. So there it is. So how long have we been streaming? An hour and 10 minutes. Well, I'm going to wind down. Marriage is an antiquated paradigm, but I respect those who choose to. Yeah, I'm a romantic. So, in all seriousness, I would love to feel that. I don't know. I don't think you need it. I don't think it's for me. I don't think it's for me. I don't know. The idea of it being, linked to romance is the bit that I've got a problem with. I think ultimately, I'm romantic. Anyway, do you have all 16 MIDI channels consumed? Oh, I haven't got anything consumed at the moment. Stop it, because none of it's connected up to anything. What I'm trying to do, Synthpotamus, is I'm trying to get things set up so that I can create music, and I'm still working on this. This is we're learning every week of what I want to do, how I want to do it, to create my most productive era. Was probably, that was me, not you. Was probably the sort of late 90s, early noughties, and just pumping out some really interesting music that I enjoyed, but it was a little bit too contrived, and I would go, oh, I've played this for so long, I need to change now. Whereas these days, as you're more than well aware, I get onto a groove and I just rinse and pound that groove until it's until I'm done with it. So I want to kind of get into that frame, and I think having enough stuff set up to allow free expression is important. Not necessarily having, a very set arrangement with verse, bridge, with passages that are linked, although I do like changes and I do like things to move, but I don't know. I think I just want to go with it. Go with the flow, as they say. What is all this? Don't you touch it. Don't you. So ultimately, over the next couple of weeks, I will be this Death Star will be fully operational. And I will have this filled with modules. Oh, what? Oh, I thought the cats had somehow managed to kill the stream. It's one of those nights, isn't it? I think I'm the one that's mostly. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's watching me on the screen whilst I'm behind him, or is he watching himself? Such a narcissist, aren't you, Jackson? Eh? Tom's there going, oh, whatever, mate. Right. Okay. Right, got another question in. So, Mr. Grumpy, have you ever considered an Akai Force because of the new CV tools? Yeah, I mean, I guess with Akai, it's like anything else. I don't think now I could go back to that. And I very briefly played with MPC 2000s. That was a thing. And I wanted to like where that went more than I did. Does that make sense? I did think the original Force, I did try and get one of those a few years back now. Would it be 26 years ago? Nearly 6 years ago. But again, I don't think this is enough. I don't think the BeatStep Pro is enough. But I think for the way I make music and for the equipment that I've got, I mean, the Akai Force, whilst is able to connect to the outside world, is a kind of one-box solution, right? And I think I don't think that works for me, even though maybe, yeah, I think Oxy 1's the only way for me to go. I think that's where I have to go. MP3, sir, yes. Yeah, I don't doubt that it's great. It's one of those things I've never wanted. You stop wrecking my modular. Literally, you big puff. Oh, look at that. He literally put his hand in there and just pulled this closer to himself. Jackson, I don't know. Well, there we go. Lots of good chat. So any further questions? The Oxy 1, yes, Biscuit. It has shiny lights and everything. John Carter, it does. What, the Akai or the Oxy One? What are we talking about here? I don't think my camera's in the right place. I think this is in the wrong, my little box. Anyway, yeah, chicken, is that chicken or beef? Beef tonight. Luke Skywalker had the Force. He did, Doommonger. He definitely had it. And I think, you know, I can't think of any lines. But Alec Guinness also had the Force. There we go. Anyway, I've got an S5000, which at some point will probably come out. Oh my God, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Sorry. Let's leave it there because he's just having a bit of a moment of bliss. These are not the droids you're looking for. Oh, that's your uncle talking. That's my favourite line. I was going to do more of that. No, you must do what you feel. It is a weapon from a farm. Oh, I'm just sounding silly now. I'm sounding like Cod Guinness. I can do a better Guinness than that. Anyway, so let's wind down. Thank you for joining us this evening. If you haven't already done so, please drop us a like. Thank you. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Leave a comment. Leave 2 comments. And we're back on Wednesday evening when I think we'll be... I don't know how I'm going to do it, but maybe I'll just do it in situ. We'll be filling up the rack. The rack attack. Yeah, maybe we just do it in situ. I was going to do it on the table, but I think actually that makes less sense. Oh, who's going to work tomorrow? It'll be a cooler day tomorrow. But anyway, right. The Panda. I am with Mr. Grumpy. The Force can do so much more, hence all the 90s breaks. Yes. Yeah, I get you. No, I don't diss it at all. I do. I am a fan of Akai, even their newer stuff. But I just think it's not quite what I need, and I think the Oxy one is what I need. The Oxy one is considerably more expensive, and I want them to give me one because I can't afford to buy one. Mind you, if the Sub 37 was fixed, I'd sell that, but it's not, is it? It needs to see Kent. Right, guys, we're gonna drone out with some random stuff. I might not even put a beat on. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna. Oh, is that one? We can do that? What? Oh, it's been cat attacked, isn't it? What is that about? So yeah, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Much appreciated. I will see you all around. Don't forget it's Hardware Jams tomorrow. Get together and get the vibes. We are approaching the end of a year solid every day from Symptoms of Reality. So their last final night is tomorrow. So I expect to see some of you there as well. And then I'll see you on, if Gaz is streaming, it'll be great to see him on Tuesday. And then back on Wednesday. We'll hump day it up. Guys, as always, thank you for your support. Thank you for your company. Be good, be excellent, be good to yourself and each other. And if you've got a cat, sit on it. Don't do that. That would be weird. I will now try and find the mixer so I can turn off the mic that I took so long to find. And yeah, I'll see you around.